All right, let's give it a rev to start up the video here. Sounds so good. So today we are going to be talking about maintenance costs for this M5. It's a super fun car to drive, but it's definitely not cheap. We're going to be talking about everything from gas to maintenance. I'll show you some of the receipts I have here and the work that's had to been done to the car and break it all down for you. But if this is a car that you're interested in purchasing, this video will help you kind of decide, okay, the maintenance cost, is it worth it? Is it not? And then you can make your decision from there. This M5 is not stock. I have quite a few things done to it. If you want to see the whole video, I will put it up in the corner right here, right now. Give it a look. It's got the full mod list on there, and you can see basically everything that I've done to the car since I've owned it for 3 years now. So to start, I just want to let you guys know everything that I'm going to be saying is in Canadian dollars, but I will put the US dollars down here on the screen so you can see and compare the price from there. So we're going to start with the easy stuff. We're going to start with gas and how much it cost me to fill up a tank. Car only takes premium, obviously, like any BMW. For a full tank of gas, it costs me about 90 Canadian dollars, which is ridiculous. And I daily drive the car, so I'm filling up probably once a week, once every week and a half, 2 weeks at least. So I'm saying around, I'm gonna put it at 230, let's say 230 Canadian dollars per month for gas alone. And the great thing about this M5 is, if you press the M button right there that takes the horsepower regulator off, and you hit your gas, it's like a fun game. You can just watch that gas gauge just go from full all the way down to zero. It's a great time, I love it. Also, in terms of fuel economy, this car is definitely not great. As you, I'm sure, know if you've clicked this video, the M5 is definitely not a fuel efficient car. It runs me about 16.1 liters per 100 kilometers. So I'm filling up quite a bit, and that really racks that gas bill up every month. But I mean, how are you gonna complain when you got a car that sounds like this? There goes more gas. I mean, it just happens. Now, in terms of maintenance, the M5 E60 has a terrible reputation. It is known to have that V10 engine that explodes, blows up. It's got the terrible transmission, the clutch, I mean, everything. This car's got a terrible reputation, but I am here to disprove that for you. I have owned the car since 2017. It's a 2006. I've owned it since 2017, so I'm coming up on year 4 here in November. And as long as you take care of the car, and as long as you make sure the previous owner is taking care of the car, it can be an absolutely amazing car to drive, and the maintenance costs won't run you into the poorhouse. It hasn't been that bad for me. In terms of repairs that I've had to do, I had this power steering belt go, and I believe the repair for that was 800 Canadian dollars, including parts and labor. That's happened once in the 4 years I've owned it. And it really wasn't that bad. It happened in my driveway, so luckily I wasn't on the road and couldn't steer or anything like that. Got it towed to the shop, and we were good to go. The maintenance cost that's run me the highest bill has been the brake pads and rotors for this car. It can be absolutely ridiculous getting the front and rear brakes done on a BMW M5, especially a 2006, where the parts can only come from Germany, from licensed dealers and stuff like that. So it's really tough to get those parts. So to get all 4 done at once, a couple months ago, cost me $5,000 Canadian for parts and labor, but I only got the rears done, and I'm getting the front done in a few months. But that's definitely something that you're going to consider if you're going to own this car, is that the brakes are going to cost you quite a bit, especially with the horsepower this car has. And if you drive it a fun way, you're going to need those brakes for sure. Lastly, the other maintenance I've had to do is I've had to replace the oil cooler at the front of the car right here. Because unfortunately, this car is lowered, and I hit a pothole, and it absolutely destroyed the oil cooler. Kind of messed up the alignment on the front bumper right there. It was not a fun time. So we got that replaced. I believe that ran me about 600 Canadian for the part, and another 400 for labor. So that's another 1,000 Canadian right there. Again, over the course of 4 years though, per month, on a per month basis, that really isn't very expensive. Coming up for the M5, there's a few little beauty marks that I need to get corrected here. I got a custom exhaust done a little while ago. If you want to check that out, I'll leave the video right there. Unfortunately, a year in and my tips are already rusting like hell. It's awful. So definitely want to get some new tips now that summer's coming. It's gonna be nice. Secondly, we got a few scratches here and there, like on the front lip. Little stuff that can easily be repainted. It's really not so bad. In terms of costs, I'm not sure on that yet. I can update that in a future video. But overall, I've been absolutely ecstatic about this car. It's becoming a real rarity, especially here in North America. And just to see it on the road and get to drive it everywhere and get like the compliments on it, and especially real car guys, like they really like the car. So it's great to see that it's getting some love finally, even with the monstrous reputation that it has. And unfortunately, this video isn't longer than that because I really have not had that much maintenance to do to this car after 4 years, which I'm lucky and happy about at the same time. So, total cost per month, approximately, to own this car is right here. Canadian, US dollars. If that's something you can manage, grab yourself an M5. They're gonna appreciate value, I think, over the next few years, so it's definitely something to keep an eye on. I got mine at a very good price. As the price was actually dipping, it was at its low point, and now it's starting to turn and do this because it's really becoming like a collector's car. It's the last naturally aspirated M5 V10 engine. You just don't find cars like this anymore. It's a sports sedan. You got the 4 doors. You gotta love it. I mean, I'm super happy with this car. Color combo, we got the Indianapolis red with the Silverstone 2 M specific color. I got very lucky with the combo, and I couldn't be more than happy with this car. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below if there's anything you think I left out. Also, let me know. I'm happy to answer all your questions. Gonna be working on getting more content out on a regular basis. I'm trying to get at least 1 video a week, so if you like this and you want to check out more of my channel, check out some of the videos I have already there. Leave a like and a sub. I appreciate you so much. Check out my Instagram right here. Post about the car there all the time. And I appreciate you guys checking me out. I will see you in the next video. Again, my name's Chris. Thank you. Also, if you guys haven't already, be sure to check out my streetwear brand, Apparel by Enemy. We are coming out with all kinds of new stuff. It's a car culture inspired streetwear brand. I can't wait to show you what we got planned. Since you guys are here on my channel, I'll give you a little sneak peek of what our newest shirt looks like. I cannot wait to release these. They're gonna be sick.